How's everybody doing today? And we have Scott Sinclair, who got himself an inform, and I really like the looks of this card. Unfortunately, it plays in the Scottish League, but for about discard value, you can get a card that has 89 pace, 83 dribbling, and 78 shooting, which isn't too bad at all. High medium work rates, and in 5 games, he scored me 4 goals and had 2 assists, which isn't too bad at all for a card that's actually pretty low rated and also extremely cheap. So you can see with 2-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, 81 attack positioning, 90 acceleration, 93 agility, 85 balance, 89 sprint speed, 84 dribbling, 80 ball control, 90 penalties, and also 79 finishing. And the 79 finishing is actually pretty high for a winger who isn't that high rated. So when you're looking at these stats, you can see that he has the potential to be kind of like a Wilfried Zaha. Obviously, he's not in the BPL, but he has very similar stats with his dribbling, his pace, his passing, which isn't that high. So it's kind of those things where you're looking at it and you're like, okay, the type of player I'm going to get with this card is a pacey, dribbling winger who's able to cut inside, who's able to dribble past defenders, and also just create opportunities with his balance, dribbling, and pace. So the two real big negatives that I had with this card is his passing is average, and for my wingers I like them to have passing because I like to do a lot of 1-2s with my wingers, but I also like for them to have more than a 2-star weak foot as well, and he has a 2-star weak foot and he also has pretty average passing at best. So those two things kind of make it difficult for me to really like this card, because it's those two stats that stick out a lot. Because some passes that were not the most difficult to make, he would mess up, and also I couldn't rely on his left foot whatsoever because it's a 2-star weak foot. But other than that, you're looking at a card who has amazing dribbling. He has crazy dribbling in and outside the box. He created so many opportunities with his dribbling for me. He won me a penalty. He scored an amazing skill goal. He's dribbling through and in and out of defenders. So he has very good dribbling, and I really like that about his card. And also he has agility and balance, so he's just really quick on his feet. He's able to do things whenever he wants, like something like this where he's dribbling around defenders, cutting in and out, and able to slot it past the keeper. And his finishing was a lot better than I anticipated. His finishing was pretty clinical for a winger who is only 81 rated, and that was kind of the huge thing that stuck out to me, because I was like, okay, when I do get opportunities, I can rely on him to put the ball past the goalkeeper, which is not usual for, you know, low rated wingers. You're looking at wingers that have like less than 70 finishing, but for him to have such high finishing, he's kind of like having another striker up there with you. So the only two negatives were his weak foot and his passing ability. And if you're really nitpicking and you're really just like trying to look for more negatives, is his league isn't the best since he's in the Scottish League, but he is English, so you're able to put him in English teams or even like a BPL league. So you can see that with pace, dribbling, agility, shot power, finishing, and stamina as some pretty solid pros, and also the cons of weak foot, strength, passing, and the league that he's in, it's kind of weighs in and like it's kind of up and down, like good and bad. I'd give him an 8 out of 10 just because he is still English. He does have some pretty solid stats. So for me, it's a pretty good card overall still, and I think that he has the potential to be very, very good. I like him, and if you're looking for a budget winger, I definitely think you should give him a try just because he has some pretty solid stats, you know, 79 finishing and high dribbling and balance. So I hope you guys did enjoy this review. If you did, drop it a like. Other than that, guys, I hope you do very well in the weekend league. Peace.